Alrighty. You guys wanted me on a Honda. I found one. Welcome to a Honda CBR 1000. Ooh wee! This seat is horrible, but this bike looks pretty fracking cool, man. Pretty fracking cool. Let's go ride this thing. Anybody behind me? That'd be a bad thing. Alrighty. Oh wow. I feel crunched up. I feel really crunched up. It's not a bad thing, I guess. I mean, I feel like I'm in the bike, but this thing feels tiny. We're on a 2008 Honda CBR 1000RR. Alrighty. Holy shit, that's smooth. Oh my goodness. Wow, that's incredible, dude. This bike feels like that's the smoothest I've ever seen a shift. Like the best shifting I've ever done on the CB on a R6 is barely. Wow, this is a really smooth bike. I do feel a little crunched up, but I mean, it's normal. It's fine. It's a sport bike. It's whatever. I'm not riding a Cadillac. But yeah, guys, we're on the 2008 Honda CBR 1000 today. We got the yellow color scheme. This is a sexy looking bike. This is in the top 5 bikes. Let's see a downshift. Oh my God, what is in this bike that makes it feel like that? Wow, this bike feels great. Well, let's see if I'm just lucky with the shifting. Oh wow, I'm impressed with how smooth this bike is. Okay, so just off the bat, my first impression of the CBR 1000RR, extremely smooth when in the shifting. Like, it's incredibly smooth. Like, I'm a little blown away by it. Wow. The seat is way worse than my R6. It feels like I'm sitting on a chunk of metal behind me, so that sucks. But let's watch these cars. CBRs have always been my, or CBR 1000s, the Fireblades have always been my second favorite type of bike, just aesthetically, but I've never gotten to ride one. So today's the first day of riding one, and oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, dude, this thing has the flickability of my R6. Like, it just wants to eat a turn alive. And it's so light. It feels lighter than my R6. Oh my God! Like, I'm a little. I don't even know what to say right now. Like, I cannot believe how this bike feels. Oh, dude, I would get into a lot of trouble with this. I like lean this bike over a little bit, and it's just like, okay, Chase, let's go. Oh my, wow, like, I am almost speechless at how this bike feels. It's stupidly smooth though, like, please know that. Oh my God, it's gotta have, there just gotta be, oh my sweet Jesus. Dude, what the shit is this bike? Okay, this bike is fast is what this bike is. Oh my gosh, dude, this is literally the smoothest motorcycle I have ever ridden in my life. Like, apart from the seat being a piece of shit, oh my God, so flickable. Y'all, this is for real. Like, this is amazing. So yeah, I'm used to my 2009 Yamaha R6. It's a fantastic motorcycle. I love it. But this thing is, I've never seen a truck go this slow, but are you just gonna kind of ride the yellow line? So there's I've ridden an R1, and there's an interesting feeling with leader bikes. I feel like there's, or at least the R1, because I haven't ridden the ZX10, but there's a lot of cluster. There's a lot of like this little side space on the R1, and it makes you feel like the bike is fat or heavy or, you know, sluggish. And a part of that is like the gas tank, but with the gas tank, the way this bike is, like all my eyes can focus on is like from here, this area right here, and up. So I don't really see the wide part of the gas tank. So my eyes, it makes me feel like this is a really thin bike. And it is a thin bike, like in general, but it doesn't feel big at all with the wide part being so close to me. I'm a little shocked at how this bike feels. Like this is a freaking, this is a bike I want really badly to take to the mountains. You know, some of these bikes that I ride, they're not good to go to the mountains with. I wouldn't want to, but that is literally all I want to do with this bike. I feel like you can ride this thing so fast, for some reason or whatever. I don't even know what it is. I think it might just be like a combination of all of how the bike is, but this thing is great. Like I am blown away by this. It doesn't have as high pitched of a noise as the R6 does. And granted, that's a 600 and this is a liter bike. Yeah, that seat's a piece of shit, but I don't know what this car is doing. I definitely don't know what this car is doing. Alright, where's the turn signal? That didn't feel like the turn signal. Wow. Okay. I like the cluster light, this little thing. I like a lot of that. Let's go across the road and kind of dissect what this thing looks like. Obviously, I couldn't have yellow. I'd have to have something like red. But oh my goodness, this is so smooth. And a bike being smooth is going to help you like stay out of trouble. That's why I keep commenting on how smooth it is. I like how the kill switch is a little weird too. Let's get it turned off and walk around it. Alright, so the kickstand is exactly where my foot wanted it to be. That's always good. So yeah, 2008 Honda CBR 1000. I love the way these bikes look. It kind of looks like an evil owl. I don't know, owls are pretty freaking cool to me, so whatever. How many miles does it have on it? Oh, not even 3,000. Holy shit. So yeah, guys, that's the cluster. Hopefully you can see it. I think it looks pretty cool. I think it looks really cool. The only one of the aesthetic things I don't like about the 1000s is this flat cutoff tail. Like the whole bike looks great, and then you have this little cutoff tail thing. I love how the R6 kind of comes in at an angle, but oh god, that tail light just looks ugly. She got that ugly ass dough. It's okay. It's okay. You're beautiful. Yoshimura pipe. Not a big fan of the chrome with everything else going on. But holy shit, does this bike ride smooth, you guys. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is the shit seat. It's literally, I feel like I'm sitting on a piece of fairing, and God knows what that piece of shit feels like. I think all Hondas are built in with a steering stabilizer, so that's what you've got going on here. Let's go ride this thing a little more. Call this a test ride. Ooh, it's got that serious sound. We don't need to wash it, so we're just gonna head right out of the car wash. Alrighty, so if there's one thing I need to like get out there about this bike, it is super smooth. It's like there's other great things about this bike, but I'm kind of like, I'm literally blown away at how smooth the throttle, the shifting, like everything. This is an extremely smooth motorcycle, and in my opinion, more flickable than my R6. I don't know. I don't know if it's like the weight of the bike is put in the right spots, but like when I move over left and right, like it feels so planted in the ground. Like it's like I'm on glue. I would really like to, I don't know, man, this feels better than my R6 because like around town it's fine. If I need throttle down low, I've got it. You know what I mean? Like it'll pull me back. Even at like, what are we at, like 3,000? Like I'm pulling back, like I'm getting pulled back in the seat of the bike at 3,000 RPMs. At the R6, I'm in 3rd or 4th gear right now. If I was going 3,000 in 3rd or 4th gear, it would just like, like it would take a while for the engine to catch up to what I wanted to do. Obviously this is a liter bike, so it is different in that regard. You know, it has a more power throughout the rev range, but still, this is phenomenal. Like I'm literally mind blown how smooth this bike is. And obviously it has the power of a liter bike, so when I don't see why anybody would need the power, but if you're going in a straight line and you want to go dumb fast, you've definitely got that power. And it's nice to be able to cruise on this thing. If you got a different seat, man, good God, that's at what, 4.5, 5? Yeah, 4,000 in 4th gear. Just, it does not take, oh my good God, it does not take long to start getting chill bumps on this thing. The mirrors aren't bad. It looks like it has that the mirrors where you adjust just the mirror part, so those are solid. They seem to be much better than my R6 was. Good God, truck. Oh my God, downshifting is unlike anything I've ever ridden. I can't even tell I'm downshifting. And I'm not even doing a good job because I'm not used to these, the clutch. It's like a stock clutch, so it's like really long. I'm used to a shorty clutch, and I'm not used to the friction zone or anything on this bike, but it's so smooth. Like, and I'm not trying to be extra smooth. I'm riding, you know, I ride what I do. And I'm used to that R6. When I downshift and I get that engine braking, I'm like, roo. You don't have that here. You don't have that at all. Okay, let's not do that. Jesus Christ. Dude, I don't understand why people want liter bikes. It would be hard to control this. Not hard to control, but just hard to control yourself on it. I like this bike way more than I should. I don't know, I guess it's the smoothness. I'm just blown away by the smoothness and the flickability, how I feel when I'm flicking the bike. Granted, I'm not up in the mountains and I'm not in like the best case scenario to test the flickability, but you know, you can tell a lot from a bike just going side to side. Good Lord, this bike is intense, man. So currently I've ridden a Yamaha R1 and I've ridden this CBR 1000RR. The R1 I think was a 2012 and this is an 08. I'm sad to say this as a Yamaha fan. I have all Yamaha bikes and I've had Yamaha bikes for a very long time. This might be my favorite liter bike. Like it's intense, guys. I wish I could explain to you how smooth, in words. I don't know the words to describe how smooth this bike is. I'm not sure if it's just this specific bike or if it's a Honda CBR 1000 in general. But I have always heard that Hondas are the more smooth bike, but I didn't realize how smooth it was. And I'm sorry to say nothing about this, how smooth the bike is, but you guys really need to understand like how freaking crazy this is. It's a little mind-boggling. It's fantastic though. I love the gauge. I love the gauge a lot. This is a really cool bike. I'm a really big fan of this. If I ever bite that bullet and decide that a liter bike is what I need, this is going to be a serious top contender. Because obviously it's got the power. It's a liter bike and all. A liter bike. People get confused when I say liter, and it sounds like I have a D in it. This is a liter bike, which means it's a 1000cc bike, but the power band super smooth, especially for this style bike. It's not a V-twin or anything, but I feel like I have a lot of power all over the place. But guys, oh here, let's enjoy a turn. Oh my good lord. Holy shit. Y'all, this feels great, like, in general. The only bad I can say about this bike is the seat. The seat and how the tail is fucking ugly. I ain't gonna lie about it. The tail looks ugly, and the seat is not comfortable at all. But it's a super sport. It's not supposed to have a real comfy seat. And the tail, whatever. Other than that, this bike is stupidly amazing. Oh my god, I am literally blown away. Thanks to Mountain Motorsports to provide the bikes for me to ride for you guys. So if you guys want to see me on another bike, use the hashtag C2WFR. It stands for first ride, and let me know what bike you want to ride. If you want to go check out Mountain Motorsports, there'll be links in the description to check out their website and their Facebook page. And yeah, I'm gonna go take this bike back before I get too attached to it. And I'll see you guys on the next video. This has been a test, C2W first ride on a CBR 1000RR 2008 with right at almost 3,000 miles on it. And this thing is absolutely incredible. I am blown away with this thing, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Good googly moogly. Yeah, this thing's intense. I really like this bike.